Hey everybody, welcome back to When Harry Met Board Games. Today we continue our campaign through Marvel Legendary. Today we're going to be doing part 8 of this campaign. And for this game, Dr. Doom will once again be the mastermind. And I'm sure a lot of you are tired of Dr. Doom being the mastermind. But I like Dr. Doom, so I figured let's do a few games in a row with him. However, there will be a new scheme. Each of these games will feature a new scheme. And this time the scheme will be replace Earth's leaders with Killbots. There are 5 twists in the deck. However, 3 additional twists are going to be placed next to the scheme, and there are going to be 18 total bystanders shuffled into the villain deck. Now, there are some special rules. Bystanders in the villain deck count as Killbot villains with attack value equal to the number of twists next to the strike. So as the game progresses, these Killbots are going to get more and more difficult to defeat. When a twist comes out, we just simply put the twist next to the scheme, indicating the attack value of the Killbots in this game. Evil wins if 5 Killbots escape. And as the game progresses, these Killbots are going to get harder to defeat. Today I'm going to be playing true solo again. I've been playing two-handed lately in the last couple games. We're going to have the Doombot Legion as the henchman group that's always associated with Dr. Doom. And for the villain group today, we're going to have Green Goblin. Our 3 heroes today are going to be Spider-Man, Deadpool. So this is a little bit of a random combination. They don't necessarily work well with one another. And we have Emma Frost here rounding things off as the 3rd hero. So I mentioned I am going to be playing true solo today. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be playing with the advanced solo rules from the Dark City expansion. So we're going to shuffle all these cards and we're going to get ready to play. All right, we are all done shuffling and we are ready to begin the game. As you can see, the villain deck here is huge because there's tons of bystanders shuffled into that deck for this particular scheme. So we're going to start by populating the headquarters here with 5 different hero cards. Okay, we got some Spider-Man and Deadpool here. So that's what we're starting off with. And again, we're playing true solo with the advanced solo rules from Dark City. So I'm going to start by drawing my starting hand of 6 cards. One of the main differences between the advanced solo versus the original solo is that all 5 of the Mastermind's Master Strikes are shuffled into the villain deck, as opposed to the original solo where only one of them would have been. So it's going to add an additional challenge, but that's okay because so far I am 6-1 in this campaign. So let's reveal and play the top card of the villain deck, and it's a bystander. However, this bystander is not a regular bystander in this scheme. Instead, it is a Killbot villain. So I am going to play where none of the resolutions, none of the actions from the specialized bystanders are triggered. There's nothing in the scheme here that indicates that when you defeat these Killbots, it's as if you've rescued them. So we're going to treat them as plain old regular villains. Right now, this bystander is going to have an attack value of 3 because their attack value is equal to the number of scheme twists that have come out, and the game starts with 3 already. So we have all 4 of our starting attack here, and we're going to use it to defeat this bystander. And again, I'm not going to resolve this ability here because there's nothing that indicates that I can do so. I do have 2 recruit here, and right now I'm going to start with getting some additional recruit abilities here. So I'm going to get Astonishing Strength by Spider-Man. And Spider-Man's cards, they combo really well with one another, as most cards in the game do. But they also combo really well with other cards of low values because all of Spider-Man's cards only cost 2. So let's see here. Let's replace that card. And the player's done with their first turn. They're going to draw a new hand of 6 cards. And here we go. We got all 6 recruit. We're going to reveal and play the top card of the villain deck. Yet another bystander. Again, they are a villain. And we have 6 recruit. We can't afford this Psychic Link Emma Frost card. She costs 5. However, I've already started down the Spider-Man path. So I'm going to get this other Astonishing Strength card here. Put it in my discard pile. We'll replace it. And I'm going to get this Spider-Man Great Responsibility card. And, and here is Spider-Man's Ultimate. And that's the interesting thing about Spider-Man. Even his Ultimate only costs 2. The Amazing Spider-Man, I had 6. I still had 2 to spare, so I will get that. So I already have a bunch of Spider-Man cards in my deck. So we'll replace that immediately. We are done. This player is going to draw a new hand of cards. However, their deck has run out, so we will have to shuffle. All right, we're done shuffling. We're going to draw our hand of 6 cards. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and there's 6. We are going to reveal and play the top card of the villain deck, and it's a Doombot Legion. Okay, so let's see what we have here. First, I'm going to play this Astonishing Strength Spider-Man card. And it tells me that I can reveal the top card of my deck. And if it costs 2 or less, I draw it. And right now, everything in my deck costs 2 or less. So, unfortunately, I didn't get any attack. I only had 2 attack to begin with in my hand. But I do have 1 recruit, 2 recruit, 3 recruit, 4 recruit, and 5 recruit. And there are no more Spidey cards left. I might want to get one of these big guns, these big Emma Frost cards, because I do have this oddball Deadpool card. He gives me 1 more for each other hero with an odd numbered cost. And I've already have gone Spider-Man heavy. And as you saw, all the Spider-Man cards cost 2. And 2 is not an odd number. So this Deadpool card would not combo well with Spider-Man cards. Not that this Emma Frost card here would either, but whatever. It at least gives me 3 attack. Each player may reveal another X-Men hero, and each player who does draws a card. This is very good for cooperative games. If I get another Emma Frost card or 2, this card could end up being very useful. For now, it gives me 3 base value attack. I will take it, and I am done with my turn. We will proceed to the next turn here, and we will draw new hand of 6 cards, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to reveal and play the top card, and it's another bystander. Keep in mind, these bystanders are actually villains, Killbot villains. And this time, I again have 2 attack. I do have 4 recruit. No additional Spideys came out. You know what? I'll get this one here. This Deadpool. Hey, can I get a do-over? It's a pretty good card. You get 2 attack. And if for whatever reason you have a bad hand, you could choose to play this card first. You would discard the rest of your hand and draw 4 cards. So it would be a smaller hand, but if your hand is bad enough as it is, it might be worth discarding it and replacing it with the next 4 cards. So we've got that one there for 3. Let's replace it immediately. And we only had 1 left over. Nothing we can do with that. So we're done with our turn. Draw a new hand of 6. We only have 3. Bunch of Spider-Man cards. I'm going to have to shuffle. All right, we're done shuffling. Let's keep on drawing up to 6 cards. That's 4, 5, and 6. Bunch of Spidey cards out here. In a way, that's a good thing. In a way, it's a bad thing because that means they're not in here. And again, they really combo well with one another. I'm going to play this Astonishing Strength. I get to reveal the top card of the deck. If it's 2 or less, I get to draw it, and I will do that. I will play yet another Astonishing Strength. Do the same thing. And it does cost 2 or less once again. This time I will play Great Responsibility, which is similar to this card, except it gives me 1 attack instead of 1 recruit. And I've got an attack here. Okay. And then finally, I will play the Amazing Spider-Man. This one allows me to reveal the top 3 cards in my deck. And I can draw all of those that cost 2 or less, which in this case is all of them. Okay. So, as we can see here, I got 1, 2 recruit, 3 recruit, 4 recruit, 5 recruit, 6 recruit, 7 recruit, and 8 recruit. So that is phenomenal, actually. I might want to get this Emma Frost Ultimate, and I will. She costs 7. Diamond Form gives me 5 attack, and whenever I defeat a villain or a Mastermind, it rewards me with 3 additional recruit for that turn. So I'll place that in my discard pile. Okay. And as far as attack goes, I have 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack. And I've got 2 bystanders and a Doombot Legion to pick amongst. But I'm definitely going for one of the bystanders because the Doombot Legion is going to cost 3 for the remainder of the game. As the game progresses, these bystanders are going to get more and more difficult as these twists pile up. So I'm going to defeat it now while it's weak, and I'll put that in my victory pile. And that is all I will do with my turn. We are done. Draw a new hand of 6. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And that is 6. We're going to reveal and play the top card of the villain deck. Yet another bystander. Don't be surprised that so many come out. There's 18 bystanders in this deck. Pretty much half the deck is bystanders. So there's like a 50% chance that each card will be a bystander. All right, so I could choose to play this first and discard the rest of my hand, but I actually like the rest of my hand. So let's see what we have here. I've got 2 recruit, no Spidey cards, but I will use that to recruit a special psychic here. And I got Lockheed, who will go into my discard pile. And then we have Emma Frost, Psychic Link. Each player may reveal another X-Men. That includes the player who plays this card. However, I do not have another X-Men. That's okay. That's 3 attack. That's 4 attack. That's 5 attack. And with this, hey, can I get a do-over? That would make it 7 attack, which means I could defeat 2 of these. Again, we're going to prefer the bystanders for the time being. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do the bystander because I do want to take advantage of the Doombot Legion's ability to KO cards. And as I mentioned in previous videos, early on in the game, when your deck is weak, is when this card is at its most useful. And I've already drafted a lot of hero cards, and I'm about to draft some more. So, you know what? I'm going to shuffle up my deck, and I'm going to defeat this Doombot Legion and resolve its fight effect. All right, so let's look at the top 2 cards. And luckily for me, there was a starter card here, the Shield Trooper, because I do not want to get rid of the amazing Spider-Man card over here. And now we are done with our turn. We will discard these cards here. We're going to draw a new hand of 6 cards. All right. And that is 6. Okay. We're going to play the top card here and yet another bystander here. Damage control. And let's see what we're going to do. So first of all, we'll play the Astonishing Strength card here. We're going to reveal the top card. It is 2 or less. We'll be able to draw it. We're going to play the Amazing Spider-Man right here. And we're going to reveal the top 3 cards. And all of them that cost 2 or less, which are all 3, we'll get to keep. I will play this Great Responsibility card. Look at the top card. And it does cost 2 or less. And I'm going to play this Astonishing Strength immediately. Reveal the top card of the deck. And it does cost 2 or less. And it's Lockheed here. I would have gotten an additional one if I would have played an Energy class hero. That hasn't happened. But that's okay. This is going to be placed on the bottom of the Psychic stack when I'm done. So let's see how much recruit I have so far. I have 1, 2 recruit, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit, and just a whole bunch of Deadpool cards here. I'm going to get this oddball card. I do have a few odd cards now in my deck. I have Emma Frost, this 7 cost card here, and I also have her 5. Not to mention another Deadpool that's worth 3. So there are a few odd cards that this card can combo with now in my deck. And I still have 2 left over, which I will use to get this Great Responsibility Spider-Man card. Okay. And now I have 1 attack with Lockheed. That makes it 3 attack. This Shield Trooper makes it 4 attack. And this Emma Frost here makes it 9 attack. And it says whenever you defeat a villain or a mastermind this turn, you get an additional 3 recruit. So I am going to choose to use my 9 attack to defeat the Mastermind for the first time. This Monarch's Decree, choose 1. Each other player draws a card, or each other player discards a card. So for the Dark City rules, whenever the keywords other player is used, that actually applies to the solo player. So I get to choose if each other player draws a card, or if I draw a card, or if I discard a card, and I'm obviously going to choose to draw a card. And I drew an additional recruit. Remember that whenever she defeats a villain or a mastermind, she gets 3 recruit. So that brings me up to a total of 4. Do I want to get this card here? You may play the top card of the villain deck, and if you do get 4, I'm not, because not only is she not worth 2 or less, which would benefit Spider-Man and his cards, but she's not an odd number cost, which would also benefit Deadpool's cards. So I'm actually going to choose to overpay for this, hey, can I get a do-over card? At least it's odd numbered. And that is pretty much it. Okay, so we will replace this here. And we will move on to the next turn. I'm going to have to shuffle my deck, my discard pile. All right, now I will draw a new hand of 6 cards. A bunch of the Spider-Mans coming out together. Oh, I forgot to put Lockheed underneath on the bottom of the special sidekick stack there. So let's keep on drawing. And that is 6 cards. Okay, we're going to play the top card of the villain deck here. And finally, a real challenging villain here. Very challenging. Green Goblin here has an ambush effect. Whenever he enters, he will capture a bystander. So this right here will go face down. And this is a true bystander. It's not one of the bystanders from the villain deck who count as Killbot villains. So now let's play this turn. We're going to play Astonishing Strength, reveal the top card. It does not cost 2 or less, so I'm going to put it back on top. And now that's going to make me choose to play my Amazing Spider-Man card, where I get to reveal the top 3 cards. And any that cost 2 or less, I will be able to keep. And then I put the rest back in any order. Okay, so this will go back here. And then I have this card here. It doesn't matter. I know that that card does not cost 2 or less, so I'm not even going to waste my time here. And that's pretty much the only attack I have. I have 2 attack. Nothing I'll be able to do with that. As far as recruit goes, I have 1 recruit, 2 recruit, 3 recruit, 4 recruit, and 5 recruit. And I'm going to use that. First of all, I'm going to get this Great Responsibility card. I love these Spider-Man cards. And then do I want to get this Emma Frost Mental Discipline card? It does allow me to draw a card for whatever that's worth. I'm going to choose not to, actually. I'm going to choose to use 2 more and get a sidekick over here. Okay, so that's pretty much all I can do with my turn. We're going to draw a new hand of 6 cards here. 4 and 5 and 6. We're going to play the top card of the villain deck here, and it's our first Master Strike of the game. Every player that has exactly 6 cards, which is our case here, is going to have to put 2 cards back on top of their deck. And I'll put these 2 shield agents on top. Now, with the Dark City Advanced Solo rules, every time you play a Master Strike, you also have to play another card from the villain deck. So here we go. And it's yet another bystander here, which again from the villain deck counts as if they were a Killbot and they're a villain. Okay, so we're lucky that no additional scheme twists have come out to make those more costly. I only have 1 recruit. That's not going to do anything. I'm not going to play this first. I'm playing it second because I do not want to discard my hand. I'm pretty satisfied with it, actually. I've got 4 attack. And here, I've got 9 attack. And again, I'm going to choose to use these 9 attack to defeat the Mastermind. And here I've got Treasures of Latveria. Whenever you draw a new hand of cards, or when you draw a new hand of cards, at the end of this turn, draw an extra 3 cards. So that's very, very useful. Also, because of Emma Frost's Diamond form, because she defeated a villain or a mastermind this turn, she gets an additional 3 recruit. I already had 1. That gives me a total of 4. Do I want to use this one? Do I want to? I'm gonna draw it. It is another X-Men card, and there are Emma Frost cards that benefit from X-Men cards. And that is all I will do with my turn. We will draw a new hand of 6 cards here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to play the top card of the villain deck. And it's another bystander, a Killbot. And now the city has gotten full. And remember, the losing condition is if 5 Killbots escape. So I might want to prevent that right now. So I've got this Emma Frost card, gives me 3. I do not have any other X-Men heroes. And I've got this oddball Deadpool card, gives me 2 plus 1 for each card previously played with an odd number. So that's an additional 3. So I've got 6 attack. I could defeat 2 of these bystanders right now. But you know what? I'm actually going to choose instead to defeat Green Goblin here. I'll defeat Green Goblin. And I'll rescue this bystander, and it's Detective Wolverine, and he allows me to investigate the villain deck for a villain worth 1 victory point and put it into your victory pile. And the way the keyword investigate, it was introduced in the Noir expansion. You basically look at the top 2 cards of the corresponding or mentioned deck and do whatever it tells you to do. So here I'm looking for a villain that gives me 1 victory point, and Venom is not it. Now, for this particular scheme, this bystander does count as a villain, and they do have exactly 1 victory point, so I will be able to keep it. All right, now, as far as my recruit goes, I have 4 recruit. Looking at the deck here, at the discard pile, or at the headquarters, I should say. And do I want to get this? I'm going to get this mental discipline card. It at least allows me to draw a card. Okay, so we are done with this turn here. And we will replace that card. We're going to draw a new hand of 6 cards. There's 3. And we're going to have to shuffle our discard pile. All right, we're going to continue drawing to 6 cards here. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to reveal and play the top card of the villain deck, and it is Venom, as I saw earlier. And with Venom, you can't even defeat him unless you have a red type of hero. So I'm glad I gained that Emma Frost card, because I believe she might be my only red type of hero. I think Spider-Man's Ultimate might also be red. All right, so we're going to play this Great Responsibility Spider-Man card, reveal the top card. It does cost 2 or less. And I will play it again. Reveal the top card. It does cost 2 or less. And I've got 3, 4, and 6 attack. And I'm actually going to choose to defeat Venom with this instead of defeating 2 of these guys, even though they are going to get more expensive. And they are the name of the game. But Venom, it's not going to be every turn that I'm going to be able to defeat him. So I am going to take advantage of the fact that I have enough attack and I have a red type of hero. And I'll put that into my victory pile there. And I have 3 recruit. And with those 3 recruit, I'm going to get another sidekick here, Bucky Barnes. And we're done with this turn. We're going to draw a new hand of 6, 4, 5, and 6. And now we're going to play the top card of the deck here. And it's a Killbot Legion. And let's see what we want to do here. I'm going to play this Great Responsibility card, reveal the top card. It does cost 2 or less. I'm going to play this Astonishing Strength card, and it does cost 2 or less. I'm going to play the Amazing Spider-Man and reveal the top 3 cards here. And that costs 2 or less. This does not. And this does not. I get to put these back in any order. Okay, this will be for my next hand. And let's see what I have here. I have 1 recruit, 2 recruit. I could play this one and draw a card, so I will. And I get this oddball card here. So that's 1 recruit, 2 recruit, 3 recruit, and 4, and 5. 5 recruit. I'll get another oddball card. I have a good amount of odd cards now at this point in my deck. And let's see how much attack I have. I have 1. And here I have 3. And here I have 6. And here I have 8 plus 1 for each hero with an odd number. So that's 9, that's 10, and that is 11. 11 attack. I could defeat Dr.Doom. You know, I only need... I'm going to defeat Dr.Doom. I know that 1 Killbot's going to escape, but at the end of the day, I need 5 to escape. And I'm going to say I've been very lucky. As you could see, lots of cards have been drawn. And up to this point, none of them have been a scheme. So these Killbots have remained very cost effective. So I'm actually going to defeat the Mastermind here, because I'm only, after this one, I will only be one away from winning the game. So let's see here. I've got the Dark Technology Mastermind Tactic. So I can recruit a tech or energy hero from the headquarters for free. So I'm going to get this Web Shooters Spider-Man card here. Okay. And now I still had 2 attack left. Not that I could defeat anybody with that. So I will be done with my turn. And let's draw a new hand of 6 cards. We only have to fight Dr. Doom one more time, and we'll have won the game. Okay, I'm going to reveal the top card here, and it's a Scheme Twist. Finally, the first Scheme Twist of the game. So now all of these Killbots are worth 4 to defeat. And in the advanced solo, instead of KOing a hero from the headquarters, you're going to pick a hero from the headquarters, and you are going to place them on the bottom of the hero deck. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see what I could do with my turn. I've got this Diamond Form Emma Frost card. Well, actually, before I play her, let me play my sidekick over here. Put him in the bottom of the sidekick stack. And let me draw 2 cards, because that can make a world of a difference. Here is 1 card, and I'm going to have to shuffle my discard pile. Okay, and I have 1 more card left to draw. There we go. Now I'm going to play the Astonishing Strength Spider-Man card. Reveal the top card. It does cost 2 or less, so I will gain it. And I'm going to play this Amazing Spider-Man card. I will reveal the top 3 cards, and all that cost 2 or less, and that's 2 of these cards, I will be able to keep them. All right, so I have 1 recruit there, and 2 recruit here, and 3 recruit there, and 4 recruit. So with those 4 recruits, do I want to get another one of these? I think I'm going to get the Mental Discipline card yet again. And now, how much attack do I have? I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 5, and I will play this Diamond Form, and that will give me 10, which will be more than enough to defeat Dr. Doom for the 4th and final time. Secrets of Time Travel. Take another turn after this one. There won't be one after this one. As a matter of fact, I remember that there was one time I defeated Dr. Doom that I was supposed to draw 3 extra cards, and I didn't. And even so, I still won. So this actually ended up being one of my easiest wins so far in this campaign, even though I chose to play Advanced Solo for the first time. Things kind of just worked out that way with the luck of the draw. And yeah, that's it. Well, guys, I promise you this is the last time I'll be fighting Dr. Doom. Stay tuned, as next time we will be fighting a new Mastermind as we continue our campaign through Marvel Legendary. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.